What's up? Where Wallo at?
I'm right here, baby.
What's up, Wallo?
How you doing, brother?
I'm great, man. Glad to have you in the building.
Man, I'm glad to be here, man. I appreciate everything that every DJ on here do. I come up in a time where it's though y'all was everything to music. You know what I mean? I think technology has made people stop understanding who y'all are and who y'all will always be, because everybody say, fuck the internet, they got the internet. So it's like, I don't need the DJ. The DJ ain't nothing. But they don't know the importance of it. And I think if a lot of these cats out here, young and old, understood that if they made y'all a part of their rollout with the technology, that they'd be on a whole nother fucking level. But what y'all doing is a great thing. Alamo, DJ No Thrills, two of my brothers. One thing I love about Alamo, I don't care where we at together, he always pumping Coalition DJs. He's always waving that banner to everybody. He let them know what y'all got going on, how they can be a part of it, why they need to be a part of it, and how being a part of it will take them to another level. But no matter what, I don't want y'all to never give up, never stop. I want y'all to keep being creative, keep finding out new ways to market y'all brand, and get the message out about why it's necessary to have y'all be a part of anybody team that's out here. But y'all definitely I definitely appreciate y'all, because I appreciate hip hop.
Good. We happy to have you, man. And then one thing that's dope too is you've been supporting since day one, because you actually started the Philly chapter. You and Gillie came through and y'all represented for us. We appreciate that too. You came to our first anniversary in Philly.
Yeah, and what's crazy, as I was, from the artists before, the two brothers that was just on, I was watching, I seen how many DJs was all across here. Yo, these dudes got to have some big annual shit. Like y'all got to have a bunch of big annual shit. And artists need to be going to that stuff. I'm talking about, like, you got South by Southwest, but it got to be something that y'all got to have. I don't know if y'all have it already. Whereas though, that got to be a location for artists to come to. I don't know where it is. I don't know where this place at. I don't know if it's a big ass parking lot that y'all can rent, put stage. I don't know where it's at. Straight up, I don't know, because that's how Broccoli Festival started. They was doing shit in parking lots.
We 13 years in. This is our 13th anniversary. Every January we do a big ass concert in Atlanta. It's crazy, bro.
Oh shit! Well, we gotta come through. I don't know. I was in the joint. I didn't know.
Yeah, but we definitely want to have you a part of, like, our next anniversary.
Yeah, man. Like, that's necessary.
But one of the reasons why I wanted to have you on, because, like, I'm one of the guys that, like, I wake up every morning, I watch you, I see you get up, you do your berries, your fruits, you get nutrition, you're really into what you're doing. But one of the main reasons I wanted to have you on, because you do a lot of motivational things. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I wanted to know, like, what made you go in that direction?
Well, what's crazy? When I was in jail, one of my homies just started calling me the information man, because I used to always, like, if somebody was trying to do something, like, if they was trying to do something on the aspect of after jail, or they trying to make a move here, trying to start a van service, I would always give people information. I would always give people books, and I would always give people game about, when we get out of here, man, we gotta switch our lanes and transfer the energy. That street shit we was on, man, that shit get played out, man. And we ain't got too many chances. So, and then I was a part of this group called Real Street Talk, whereas though, when the new cats would come into prison, we'd just talk to them about life and how, and an approach for after prison, and how to take advantage of the time that, that they're in prison. Cause like I used to tell dudes, I ain't in jail, I'm in Yale. I ain't in prison, I'm in Princeton. I ain't in Penn State, I'm in Penn State. So I used to always try to educate cats. So I've always been on that time,
So during this time right now, I know it's a lot of there's a lot of stuff that's going on. And I know, like, being on top of, like, the coronavirus and being educated, a lot of us ain't really taking it serious, and we're not using this opportunity to really educate ourselves. Uh-huh. What do you think and feel? Like, I put a post out this morning that said, what do you think should be happening in Black America right now? But I was like, do you think we ought to be learning? Do you think we need to be taught something? Do you think we need to be entertained?
You know what's crazy? What's crazy is that, bro, it's like, I had to really sit back and think about it. And I had to think about our culture as a whole. And the way we see things is, we might know a motherfucker down the way that got herpes. We might know somebody that got AIDS or HIV, syphilis, whatever. But we don't think that shit can happen to us. You know what I'm saying? So,
Right.
so our mindset is never, I'm cool, I'm healthy. That'd be a lot of our mindset. So a lot of people don't take it as serious. So a lot of people just so much in a rush to get out. But while they've been in all this time, a lot of people just been sitting back Netflix and chilling. You see what I'm saying? Ain't nobody been, then you got the flip side where there's a lot of people that have been really doing shit. Drafting blueprints or figuring out new things, setting up websites, figuring out marketing plans, getting promo shit done for the. So, it's like to each his own. Because you can't say what a person should be doing or shouldn't be doing. That's all about their life and the journey that they got to take for themselves. I just hope that people would come out better than they, went in. And I hope that people can appreciate a moment. One thing people always said about me is like, yo, that nigga always running around. You don't stop nothing. Because I said, you don't understand how it feel to be in a fucking cage forever. And then finally get let out. I'm taking advantage of every time shit. I'm not even trying to sleep if I don't have to. So, I just hope people take advantage of the smallest things of life. Like people will always see me and be like, he just I appreciate everything, bro. I appreciate walking in the supermarket. I appreciate opening the car door. I appreciate seeing, walking down the street and seeing, just kids play, So it's like, I just hope people appreciate life and realize that, we ain't gonna be here forever,
I see I gotta leave the interview. So you told me, so I see you did time. So what I want to know is, what difference have you seen since being back out from when you went in? Like, just from a street aspect, like what was niggas doing when you went in that niggas ain't doing when you out now?
Niggas was getting money when I went in. Now, and I'm not putting this, I'm gonna just say this, as you grew up and I grew up, hip hop has always been an influence on our life and how we move, how we dress, our slang, or how we think sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I seen that music. Well, I did an interview with Lil Durk and G Herberg, and I was talking to both of them. And I was talking about how Chicago drill music had influenced these young cats across the country, and they had popularized violence over getting money.
Right.
So by them popularized violence, so now, I don't have to get money. I could be a violent dude. I could be a savage and motherfuckers be scared of me and I could be popular off of that. I'm going to do that. That's more easier than trying to get some money to get in the plug or trying to make a move or trying to make this happen or that happen. So that's what I seen. I seen that a lot of dudes, they was chasing attention, and even just with social media being here, a lot of people was chasing attention and people wasn't trying to get no money with that shit. They just was like, I just want to be a part of the street culture or be a part of whatever. And it wasn't about no fucking money, So,
yeah, that's kind of like how I see it now. It's like the culture we came up, and I was telling my man this the other day, we kind of created stars. So when you look at the legacy of like a Big Daddy Kane or a lot of KRS-One, a lot of them rappers that came before, a lot
G-Rap.
of G-Rap, a lot of them dudes that were just like MCs. It was really about being an MC and really being what an MC was, a master of ceremony. Now it seems like a lot of the artists and a lot of the things that's going on now is really driven toward the whole social media phenomenon of, promoting yourself on social media, but it's not really driven about getting money. Like even when the mid 90s or the late 90s, even those rappers, it was about getting money. Now
the niggas was getting money.
I don't see the whole get money, like, I don't see cats getting money like they was getting in the late 90s, early 2000s compared to now. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. No, because like, first of all, motherfuckers look at the rap game like it's a jug or something. That's why they can't respect the DJ. They looking at it like it's a quick flip, it's a move. Like motherfucker, you got street hustlers talking, I'm gonna go and rap big, you know what I mean? Because what happened was the rapper became the drug kingpin from the neighborhood now.
Right.
So if you from Philly, you see Meek Mills with all these diamonds on and a Wraith on private jets. That's drug lord shit. And you ain't never see the biggest dude, a lot of dudes from some of our cities ain't rocking like that. If you see Gotti, or if you see Lil Baby, or you see these different dudes, and it's like they showed you the image of the drug kingpin that me and you probably seen when we was younger. But you got to remember, when we was younger, the streets, the rappers wanted to be the street niggas. Now the street niggas want to be the rappers. You dig what I'm saying? It was a whole different play. So it's like a lot of these dudes, they just be like, it's just so different. But like a lot of people don't take this shit that serious. That's why you say a lot of people, and attention is the shit. It's like people want to get attention. They sign a little deal, and it's like, that's one of the reasons why a motherfucker won't respect the DJ. You remember back in the day, everybody had a DJ a part of their whole situation.
Right.
It was always a DJ. It was always, damn, y'all need a DJ. I need this motherfucker to be, and they was a part of the movement. Sometimes the DJ was the leader.
Right. I mean, even when you think about even like and I told Alamo that when we came and we started doing Philly, one of the main reasons why I wanted to do Philly because I always was a fan of Jazzy Jeff.
Legend.
And he was one of the guys that, like, when hip hop first started, he was like, you know, Will Smith. It wasn't Will Smith. It was DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince.
It was Eric B and Rakim.
Yeah,
people,
you know what I'm saying?
Like, they don't understand that.
So we moved from an era to where when we came in the game and rap started, we had that kind of respect. And then it moved from that until like the rapper, like when LL and all them guys came and it really became about the MCing, they understand what was happening. So during that whole time, the DJ got lost in the sauce. You get what I'm saying? So up until like maybe like the last maybe 10 years, I would say 10, 15 years, the DJ really started getting that respect to where, hey, we've been playing the background for so long and making so many stars. Now we want to get some recognition. And the rappers and the labels and everybody's going, no, go sit back down. We don't want to hear you right now. So that's why I feel like the respect is not given, because the guys who should be supporting us, the MCs and the people who we haven't put on, once they get in that position, they're not coming back and showing that love. You get what I'm saying?
Yo, and you know what else? Gil said some deep shit, man, one time. He said, what also happens sometimes is that a lot of DJs in some of these big towns,
thank you, DJs,
they start want to break artists, and they start wanting to be stars. They want to start putting mixtape out. They start wanting to step in the forefront, right? On the aspect and ways though. Motherfuckers, like, they start worrying about breaking the young cat from around the way or breaking a new artist and all that shit. They was trying to get fucking popping. Because, you know, as you see, you got a lot of popular DJs that they not known for breaking shit. Like y'all was always known for breaking shit. How many DJs you see break shit now?
Well, I mean, they don't break shit now because it's just like with DJing, it got easier. Now you don't have to go and dig to find the record that's hot. Now you can go to Spotify and a lot of lazy DJs playlists. When the DJ has always your job has always been to play new music.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're right. That was always the job, to say, listen, I'm gonna bring some shit to be able to get something that nobody could get. I remember when they used to battle on the radio up here in Philly, the different stations, and Cosby Cab or somebody get some shit that somebody can't get, and that was like a chase. It was like you remember DJs was chasing shit. Like, I'm gonna get some shit you ain't gonna never get, nigga. I'm gonna shut you down. Like, you know what I mean? They was chasing shit.
It was all about having a unique DJ set, but but now it's just like, even when, and that was even when you went to different regions. Even when you went to radio was different. Like when you go to these towns now, if I leave Atlanta and go to Chicago, I'm gonna hear the same records I heard in Atlanta. 15, 20 years ago, I could go to Chicago and hear a whole different sound because they had house music. They had their own thing going on there. Whether later on it became drill music or whatever it may became, they had their own sound. Now you don't hear that shit no more. It went away.
You know what I think it is too? What fucked a lot of people up is that a lot of DJs had to conform because they had these fucking program directors, and you got to start playing a certain shit to where as though a lot of freedom was taken from a radio aspect. A lot of freedom was taken from the DJ because it's like, oh no, we got to play this across the country. You see what I'm saying? When it started being powerful, but you'll go to certain towns, right? And that DJ that's going to push that shit out, that's going, like, he might not be the DJ at the radio station or whatever. He might not be that guy. He might be a dude you got to go look for in a spot somewhere.
Right.
And he might be playing a set that's going to be totally like some different shit where you might hear them young cats. You might hear, like, you're going to hear mix of all type of new shit that you probably never heard. You're like, yo, who the fuck is that? But sometimes the radio shit just got, I don't know, man. That shit, you can't even play what you want.
But see, but I look at black radio, it's funny because like when you look at like the Eagles, the Beatles, and artists like that have had long careers, you know, rock radio still play those records. You get what I'm saying?
Yep. You can't do that shit now.
But we took those records completely off radio. You get what I'm saying? And what a lot of rappers don't understand, rap has gotten so big, it really ain't really no rock and roll no more. The rap stars are the new rock stars. You get what I'm saying?
Yep. And that's real. And it's like, it's to the point where it's though, like, you don't, like, if you see me sometime when I'm in the morning and I'm making some shit, like I always try to blend shit from, most of the stuff I play is from a different time, as you can know. Whether it's G-Rap, like the other day I did like some Jersey shit fucking around on some DJ Smoothie shit. I played Poor Righteous Teachers. I played Crown Rulers. I played Queen Latifah. I played Big O, and I played Naughty by Nature, right?
Right.
Them all of them is the shit in their own right. You see what I'm saying? But you got people that living, they don't know who the fuck is that.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying?
But that's why I always say, like, somewhere along the way, and I had to fault our generation. We didn't teach the history of hip hop. So when you got a kid that's 7, 18 years old now, and he don't know who a G-Rap is, or he don't know who Big L was, or he don't know who a Soulja Slim, a lot of these,
yup.
You know, it's just like, and I give you a prime example. It's like when they did the Lil Jon and the T-Pain battle the other night.
Yeah.
Lil Jon played records that people in the South, they were big records in the South, but everybody else didn't know them. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So if we don't teach the kids where that music come from, how could we expect for them to know like the history of the music if we don't teach it to them? You get what I'm saying?
And you know what happened too, though? I'm gonna say this: what happened with younger cats. Listen, and I had a conversation with some young boys real quick, and they was rappers, and they always be like, "Wow, you be playing all type of crazy shit." And I said, "Listen, let me explain something to you. Y'all missing out." And they say, "Why?" I said, "When I grew up, bro, I had the right to." You know how you used to make your little tapes in the crib with your personal songs on there that you like, that you'll have in your Walkman and all that. I said, yo, you gotta understand this. I was ever to listen to Ice-T, De La Soul, Public Enemy, NWA, A Tribe Called Quest. Y'all is only stuck in one sound of hip hop. Whereas though y'all look at everything, no, it all belonged to us. All that shit is ours, bro.
Right.
So it's like, I might could like this day and time. I have a playlist on Apple or some shit, and in my playlist, it'll go from Lil Baby to Public Enemy to Tyler the Creator. It go all the fuck over. And you be like, and you will hear that shit, and the motherfucker be like, the Juvenile, and you like, God, the 3-6 Mafia, the Crucial Conflict, the Face Mob, the Twister, you know what I mean? Back Channel Live, it's just be crazy. You know what I mean?
But I think what we fucked up at for real is when we start classifying it. You know what I mean? Like,
yup.
I don't know if you grew up when I grew up. When we used to go to the rap bin, when you went to the rap section to go buy rap albums, it was the rap section. It was rap.
That's it. That was it.
You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't divided into Southern hip hop, East Coast, West Coast. It wasn't that. You went to one section. That's where all the hot shit was, and you picked through what it was you like. You get what I'm saying? When we started separating it and started making it South rap, East Coast rap, that's when we put that classification on it. Then that's when I think people just got lost in, I'm just gonna rep my set. I'm gonna rep this. I'm gonna rep that.
What was crazy? This what was crazy about that, bro, that I loved about me, and I'm blessed. Bro, I walked in the studio in 1995. Me and Gil was in there. I said, yo, gotta hear this shit. Now, you remember back when Rap Pages magazine was out?
Oh, yeah.
Listen, I was heavy because this is when Rap City and all of them, this is when they was playing, like in 95, West Coast had shit on Smash Like. And I never forget when I seen the TRU video with King George and Master P and them, and then I seen him on a Rap Page magazine. So I went to Strawberry's record store, I stole his tape out of that joint, and I used to play in TRU joint, Master P, Robert G. I never forget when I played that in the motherfucking joint, Dice Roll and Gil, they was like, yo, man, what the fuck is this, man? But I'm the same dude. On everything I love, I'm the first nigga in Philly to play Master P. I probably was the only nigga in Philly listening to E40 and motherfucking Drew Down and Rapping Forte and all them type niggas. Because in this record stores in Philly, like the mom and pop joints, they used to have their joints like in the little 99-cent single bin, the tapes. You get them out there and they be singles. So like ain't nobody buying it. It was like dope, like the 99-cent joint. And I used to grab all that shit because I seen them on Rap City.
Right.
So it was like, I'm glad that I never would classify that. And when I would hear people say backpack right, that was like a shot. These is the fucking legends. You trying to say these niggas Black Moon and come on, man. So it was like, I'm just thankful that I never
but that's the foundation. So it's like when you say that shit, when you put a classification on it, you kind of shit on the foundation. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Whether if you look at it as being backpack rap or whatever, it's just like even when you go and listen to the early shit of Atlanta, like Atlanta was bass. So when you shit on Atlanta and go, they just had bass music, but you don't look at that whole culture of bass music is what bred Outkast and all the shit that you
Dungeon,
know.
the whole Dungeon Fair, Rico Wade and them was making that shit off of that.
So we shit on the whole bass movement. That means we shit on the whole music, the whole Atlanta shit we built. You get what I'm saying?
I think a lot of people is not open-minded. Like you got motherfuckers now that, you know, me and Gip Goody always talking. That's my brother from another mother. But you got people now that's from down there, young cat, don't even know who Pastor Troy is. You know what I'm saying? Like people don't know a lot of this music that came from down there. Like it just because it's like we categorize it and departmentalize.
And it's instant. And it's instant. And it's like microwave. So it's like even now, I say this to the DJs all the time, and I mean this shit because I say, name me 5 records from 2 years ago.
Damn.
You get what I'm saying? Like name me 5 top records from 2 years ago. Nobody can really name 5. Like really, just name me 5 top 5 records from 2 years ago.
Everybody's eyes just went up.
Okay, well, I'm waiting. Everybody name me 5 records from 2 years ago.
Shit, Cardi B something.
Break something.
Ask off.
But
you right.
That's good. Bodak Yellow, shit, that's one.
But this is why I say that this
Migos.
But I'm not saying a act or artist. Name me a song from 2 years ago. I can name 5 records right now from the 90s.
Record's not timeless. I think that's the point you're making. They're not making timeless.
Yeah. They don't have that motherfucking hang time. You know what I'm saying? Like when you thinking about records that was so powerful, but you can name them, but they gonna be able to name them for their time. They gonna be able to name Bad and Bougie. They gonna be able to name Bodak Yellow. They gonna be able to name this shit freestyle about Lil Baby. They gonna be able to name this shit because that's their world.
Right.
It's just like, because I ain't gonna hold you. A lot of us older dudes, we feel some type of way about this shit. And a lot of people don't say it. We motherfuckers try to be cool because it's like, it be like this. Nigga, Michael Jordan. They be like LeBron James. Some niggas gonna say Kobe Bryant. So it'd be like, we got this, a lot of us, and my homies be on it all the time, man, this shit fucking trash. And I'd be like, no, this is just them expressing they sound. This is they joint. I understand you saying to yourself, we had to do it so hard. We had to really write raps. These dudes could just, but I said, this is their moment. This is their time. And to them, like, listen, man, I done heard dudes say motherfucking Jay-Z wasn't shit, man. I didn't hear young cats say, man, fuck, who the fuck is that? He trash. You see what I'm saying? So they don't, the outlook of music is just totally different, bro. But it's like, do we be mad? Because these dudes that took this shit to a whole nother level, financially wise, big, it went to a whole nother level. Is we upset? Like, how do you supposed to feel? Or do we supposed to embrace it?
I think you have to embrace it. I think it's
that's why I tell people.
It's like if you don't embrace it, you kind of lose touch with what's really going on with music.
Yes. And if you're a DJ, you gotta have a universal, limitless ear. Because your job is to go in there and move the motherfucking crowd, man. Is to go in there and move that crowd and dictate the pace. So you got to be able to blend. You got to be able to blend that shit, that shit in with like for instance, this is a DJ out of Baltimore, right? Named DJ Nelly now.
Right.
This motherfucker do a blend. He he'll have so much shit going on in there. He'll have a young cat from Baltimore on the come up. He might have like he might have some juvenile shit mixed in there. The motherfucker might have some Bon Jovi shit coming out the back. This shit it'd be just crazy. He be having all different eras mixed in the blend, and it'd be crazy. So you got to be able to just brace it on, figure it out what it is. You don't want to be the angry old head.
Oh no, you definitely don't want to be that. But even when I came and we did Philly the first time, one of the main reasons why we went to Philly is because when we set up the coalition chapters, we wanted to go into those markets and kind of like embellish like the new artists that was there. Like, okay, the new dudes that's coming up. You know, we know the greats that came out of Philly, the Study Bees, all the cats that came, you know, through Philly, the Roots, all that shit that came through Philly. But I know it's and Meek Mills, but it's a whole new batch of guys.
Man, it's an army of them
that don't get a lot of light. So the reason why I wanted to get with Alamo and the guys in Philly is so we can start kind of showcasing them guys and giving them a platform and showing, because even when me and Funky move around now, we see that a lot of cities and a lot of places that the artists don't have an outlet. You get what I'm saying? Even though they be in big cities, they got big DJs, that's on satellite radio and all this shit. But when we go in them cities, the independent artists, when I say independent, the guys that really don't have a lot of money, just want to be heard, those guys don't have an outlet. You get what I'm saying? Like even when we get tired, like even in Atlanta, we do a lot of showcases. We get tired of doing, sometimes I think we get tired of seeing showcases. But when you go to other cities, they don't have the outlet. So when I went to Philly, I was like, damn, like even when I went to Carolina, I seen it was a lot of artists there. So I wanted to use this platform, like even when y'all came in, like just spread the word, let people know that we in the market, so that those artists are coming in a feel that, okay, these guys are official. Wallo is dealing with them. Gillie is dealing with them. You know? So that was one of my main reasons for wanting to connect with y'all. And outside of just, you know, I like what y'all doing community-wise and your platform, how you use it. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there ain't no problem, man. Like I always got Alamo in the back, man. Like he's a family with us. Me and Gil, he there. He's, you know, anything we do, he DJing it there. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about, you know, whatever we do. You know what I'm saying? So it's like and this is something he pushed this shit, man. He pushed the corner, like he be on that. You know what I mean? I call him the king of New Jersey. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to any other DJ on here from New Jersey. That's just me and his joke. You know what I'm saying? That's all. You know what I mean? But like that's what it's about, man. To be able to get these dudes some opportunities. Y'all ain't get into Baltimore yet?
Not yet. Alamo, you anything you want to say? Alamo?
That nigga always talking any other time.
The nigga have his mouth wide open on it. He might be on mute though.
He always talking. What the hell?
Look like he froze.
Oh, he got that fucking cricket phone.
Hey, Wallo, before you go, because I want everybody to understand, like we on YouTube Live, and this is Coalition DJs, like an Atlanta-based thing. For those people it's a lot of young niggas coming up that don't really know you and Gillie. They only know y'all from the podcast thing. But I want you to see the legacy of Major Figure and what you really did to this music.
There go Alamo. What up, Alamo?
Hey, hold on, Alamo. Ask your question again, Filthy.
Yeah, I was saying because we're Atlanta-based, a lot of these young niggas out here have no idea that the music side of Gillie and Wallo, like they just know y'all from the podcast. So.
I was basically like, you know what's crazy? I'm the one that took Gil to the studio. I'm his younger cousin, but we was doing music, and he didn't think that shit was like no real shit. And I took him to the studio, started Major Figures and shit. And that's when I really set it off. But he didn't really he didn't look at this shit like it was something, because we was in the streets. I took him to the studio and we just set it off, and he just set it off. But I wound up going to prison, and he just took it on from that. From after that, he just kept going and going, and it just was like, now we here. You see what I'm saying? That's why if you notice, sometimes we always try to do shit for artists, because we our roots is music and shit. You know what I mean? And like, I'm one of them dudes that really, really love seeing artists, you know, come up, you know, and that's how it is, man, you know?
I don't think niggas realize how big Major Figures was in Philly at the time, man. Like who?
No, they don't understand. They they don't understand if a lot of artists did, like in the town, especially in Philly, they will understand movements. See, one thing a lot of artists don't understand, like I'm the type of dude right now. See how you got coalition DJs? I'm the type of dude that if I was doing music in Philly, it's separated by sections. You got north, south, uptown, west, southwest. It's like different sections, northeast. I'm the type of dude, I'm going to get the hottest dude from each part, and we're going to start this group, and we're going to move form like Voltron. Because people respect movements, bro. That individual shit is cool, but if you're a movement, is a different thing. When they see that emblem, when they see that logo, when they see that brand, you get more trust from the community. But when you by yourself, like I told one artist, he told me, yeah, man. I said, you hot, your man hot, won't y'all get together? He told me something, no, like, I don't. I said, all right, so now you got to understand this. I said, in Philly, it's about 5,000 rappers, so is you versus 4,900 motherfuckers. I said, so 5,000, like that don't make sense, but it'd be different if y'all too strong, y'all both come together, get you a logo, brand that shit, something with people gonna want to wear the merch, create that movement. You know what I mean? Because it's like if you from this neighborhood, just think about it, if you got 5 motherfuckers from 5 different neighborhoods in a city like Philly, you bring 5 different audiences. Boom. Lock into y'all one. And then y'all could, I ain't saying block everybody out, but y'all could really grab the attention more because everybody want to jump on something that they feel as though is going to win. If they see, damn, they got a better chance than them, I'm rocking with them. I'm waving their motherfucking flag.
But Wallo, it go back to what you said in the beginning. Nobody want to work together. And that's the one thing that, like, even when you look at the music industry now, it's so many solo artists, you don't see no groups no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to remember, a lot of this shit started from Run DMC, Houdini, the Beastie Boys. It was a lot of groups in music. You know what I'm saying? Now, you don't, I mean, outside of Outkast and Wu-Tang, you can't really, in the Roots, it hasn't been a lot of groups like past 2005. You get what I'm saying?
And that's where it's, listen, on some real shit, you don't see what's the name as a group, Sway Lee and them?
I mean, they're a group, but like, we're talking about mega groups. They was good. They was cool.
Mega. Yeah, they was, yeah, but it's like, I understand what you're saying. It's like,
but what I'm saying, like, when we talking about, like, for me, I always look at what's missing. So if I was at home and I was 18, 19, 20 years old and I'm trying to fill a void, I'm gonna agree with you. I'm gonna go and find me a partner. Me and Funky gonna become a rap group. We're gonna name ourselves something. We're gonna be the new rap group because I know it's a void there. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and like people don't understand that shit. Like at the end of the day, I'm looking at this shit. I'm like, damn, that make everything cool, everything sweeter. Because if I take me and 5 people that's on here, me, you, Alamo, a couple of y'all that's on here, right? All right, I might say, all right, listen, we're gonna do music, but each one of us gonna bring some different shit to the table, and it's much more easier for us to get songs created, complete, because everybody got to write a whole song. We just give a different, or you might do the hook, I might do, like, it's just simple. We could just be in there banging shit out, and then one of us probably know how to work the studio equipment. One of us can handle the merch. We probably got a homie that can handle that motherfucking camera, so we get all the content. Like, this shit become, and when you got a movement, people want to be a part of it, so they're gonna be trying to jump in to do anything they got to do to make this shit move. But when you by yourself, people like, man, nigga, you rap too? That's like a joke in the hood now. Like, oh, you rap too? You putting out a mixtape too? Okay. Cause that's like the last joint. Like, you might go into Walmart, right? And somebody, motherfucker might know you, and they be like, you after you pay for your shit, you be like, yo, man, I want to check my mixtape out. You're like, check your mixtape out. The register board, everybody fucking, the gas station, nigga, everybody fucking rap. The boy that work at the motherfucking, at the breakfast spot, everybody rap. So it's like, you really got to stand out. The only way you're going to stand out is if you team up with a motherfucker. Other than that, it's going to be hard. You better know somebody.
Right.
And then now with the state of hip, go ahead.
No, go ahead. You think the state of hip hop is what now?
And now with the state of hip hop, listen, I got A&R homies at Def Jam, Atlantic, all these joints. They fucking dropping artists like a motherfucker within the last week, bro. They dropping shit, man. So it's like, where are we gonna go from here if they talking about the touring gonna be like, where are they gonna go? I seen well, it supposed to happen today with Spotify, supposed to have been deleting fake fake plays and fake fans, all that shit off that joint. Right. There was a post on allhiphop.com about this shit. So there's a lot of shit taking place to where as though if you ain't got your foot in this game, and I tell all artists this, you can have a good song, you might have a song, you might have it, but you better have that motherfucking content stacked up. This is a content-driven game. Motherfuckers want to see your personality and they want to see your life outside of rap.
Hey man, say that shit again, goddammit.
They want to see. Listen, if you think about this shit, right? We've been in this whole pandemic shit for over a month and shit. Me and Gillie, our shit ain't stopped because we live in the content world. Our shit stacked to the ceiling. And we can keep dropping while everybody, no. Our shit is based off of content. Content run all this shit out here, bro. Hey, and man. You can get a shitload of money for content.
Right.
Like right. Everybody keep talking about, no. Package that shit up. They want to see it. Like I told one artist, I know a big time artist, he spent all his money in these designer stores, went here, did this. I'm like, dog, where's the footage? What you mean? How you don't have a Swiss Army knife? Any artist is out here, I couldn't manage it. Any artist is out here, they supposed to have a Swiss Army knife. A Swiss Army knife is a motherfucker that do graphics, video, and photography. That motherfucker with that camera that can shoot that shit tonight, and tomorrow morning you dropping that trailer on your shit or you uploading that shit to YouTube and you dropping that whole shit. If I'm in LA, a day in the life, Wallo 267 LA. If I'm in Charlotte, a day in the life, Wallo 267 in Charlotte. You seeing the trailer come on that fucking Instagram and you seeing that 5 minute day in the life come on that YouTube. That's how it's supposed to be. You see what I'm saying? I was a dude that, go ahead.
Go. I didn't mean to stop you. Go ahead.
I was a dude that when I came home from the joint, everybody was lazy in the title. Nobody believed in, damn, let's go hard for 24 months. Niggas thought I was crazy. Let's go hard for 36 months. They thought I was crazy. Nigga, you tripping. I need it now. I want to win now. You see what I'm saying? Because we go on Instagram and we look at people's lives, but we don't look at when they were struggling, eating noodles, sleeping on their homie couch. Like I did a live interview with my brother from another mother, Conway of Griselda. He said, man, because he got a song called Take Care of Me, Be Proud of Me, proud of you, whatever. And he talks about in the song how his baby mom used to bash him because he was sleeping in his homie motherfucking crib on the couch. And it was rough for him. But he kept grinding. He said, I kept going to the studio. I kept going. And he made it happen. But what I'm saying is nobody want to deal with that part. Everybody just want to come in and see it. So I couldn't find nobody with a camera. I ain't had the money. So I just took my phone and I just put it, and I did all the shit you ever see me for the last couple of years. It was all my phone, me and my phone. That's all it was. Me, my phone, and a tripod. That's all it the fuck was. It was just that. And I just went hard every day because I knew, this is what I knew. I knew you motherfuckers can't beat me. Y'all gonna stop. And there wasn't nobody out here doing what I was doing. But I know in our community, when you got something and ain't anybody up on it, you ain't got nothing but time. So every day I got up and I went to fuck hard on it. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Wallo, this is DJ Funky talking. How you doing, my brother?
What's up, DJ Funky? Hey, brother.
Hey, man, what's the new normal for the clubs, man, a year from now? What's your vision?
My vision is the same thing that's going on in all these dollar parties, these house parties you're seeing. It ain't gonna never stop, bro. One thing about us, let me explain something to you about us. You got motherfuckers in the pandemic throwing dollar parties, man. You seen them joints online, right?
Yeah.
Listen, bro, listen,
on here got some shit going on tonight.
Listen, bro, let me explain something to you. What was it? Hope his name ain't DJ Def. Hope his name ain't DJ Roma. Wake up in the coma, but that's another story.
I ain't gonna say his name, but he on the
listen, to each his own. But what I'm saying is this. Everything is based off a moment. It's just a moment. One thing about us, our people, and the music that we represent, the people that listen to music, they enjoy escaping the reality of life. Why do you think people get high and they want to feel a vibe? They want to smoke some weed. They want to pop some pills, whatever they into, that's their thing. People is trying to escape the reality of life. After this shit, it's going to be the biggest party on earth, bro. You're going to see the biggest fucking party on earth.
So niggas ain't gonna
everybody gonna be partying.
Niggas ain't gonna be worried about their health. That you think it's just gonna explode.
Niggas ain't worried now. Fucking you see him.
You're right.
Like, come on, bro. Like at the end of the day, we can sit here and we can play games and we can say this and that. One thing about our people, man, our people is always trying to escape that motherfucking struggle. People can't wait to run out of the motherfucking house, man. You know that, man. So my whole thing is, it ain't no panic. Ain't nothing gonna listen. At the beginning, it might be a little slow down, but this shit gonna be right back cranking, man. This shit, listen. Remember I told you this, DJ Funky. I see you down South by Southwest next year.
I'll be there with
it's
you.
Gonna be, it's gonna be jump. Listen, bro.
I'm gonna have you hosting. I'm gonna have you hosting.
Yes, sir. It's gonna be jumping, Funky. All this shit. Listen, man. Everything is momentarily, man. Everything gonna go back to normal, man, bro. Listen, there's no way in the world that you could fuel America and it be in this type of state. It'd be a petrified state. America gonna die then.
Right.
Listen. Everything fuel each other. The gas station, the restaurant, the grocery store, the club, all that shit, the liquor. That's what. Listen, the most liquor is sold in nightclubs, restaurants, bro.
Right.
The after hours, bro. Everything help each other. Everything fuel the economy. That's why they gotta let motherfuckers back out. When they let people back out, it's just gonna go crazy because motherfuckers gonna be jumping on flights like that. Motherfuckers gonna be doing all type of shit.
Second question: that vaccine, man, that Bill Gates and the doctor is about to put out. What's your thoughts on that?
I ain't got no fuck that shit. I don't trust that shit. I never even had a flu shot, man.
Right.
On everything I love, I never had a motherfucking flu shot. And you know what's crazy about it? I was in New York the beginning of this fucking year, from the 6th to the 7th, came back to Philly. On the 9th, me and Gillie went to the motherfucking Atlanta. That morning I woke up, my equilibrium was the fuck off. I was shitting like crazy. We jumped on the plane. I went to Atlanta. We was there for a couple of days. I was in bed sweating like a motherfucker. Came back to Philly, right? When I came back to Philly, I couldn't move for days. I was fucked up. I go to the hospital. Wifey take me to the hospital. I had to have that shit back then. Wifey take me to the hospital. Look at that nut ass nigga right there. He's a nut ass nigga. I got a new mixtape. I got a new mixtape coming out called Gillie is a nut ass nigga. I want y'all to support that. That's another story. But listen, he'll tell you, hey Gillie, didn't I have Corona, man?
Mm-hmm.
Early this year. Listen.
Wallo had Corona in like December.
And we was in New York, right? And anytime I'm in New York, no disrespect to New York, I'd be scared to touch doors and anything. Gil, like, you paranoid. Gil tried to go in the fucking down. He tried to go in the basement Burger King when we was up there. I'm like, yo, don't go to here. I scared him. He got the fuck up out of there. We went to the McDonald's, but that's where I got fucking Corona at. You know what I'm saying?
You see them big ass rats in New York?
Listen,
yeah.
Look, they got a documentary called Rats, and they all over that joint, man.
Yeah, one just came on. No, I'm playing.
You got ass nigga.
Hey Gillie, we'll talk.
Yeah.
And I know you done been on everybody motherfucking Instagram and all that shit. But I know you took a lot of flack over the statement you made, but just kind of fill us in just a little bit on, you know, when you said it. And I know people kind of took it out of context, but just kind of fill us in on, like, you know, when you made that statement, what your mind was.
I mean, my mind was to keep people in the house. And just like I said, when you look in Atlanta right now, where's niggas at? Outside.
Right.
Glenwood Road.
So at the end of the day, who was telling the truth?
Yeah, I mean, but I'm gonna tell you, like, when people was calling me and they was going like, yo, I know you know dude, blah, blah, blah. But it wasn't what you said, it was like more of how you said it.
Right, because at the end of the day, I'm talking to the young people. I ain't talking to no old niggas. I'm talking to the young people. The young people don't understand old nigga language. They understand young nigga language. You goofy ass niggas, you mess with that Rona, you're gonna be a goner. That's what they understand. I speak the language to the people on the ground level, not to no niggas that's laying in no mansions with a refrigerator full of food. I'm talking about the niggas that's struggling, because they gonna be the first ones that run out there to go try to get that bag. And then they gonna get the disease and they gonna bring it back to their aunts, their grandmothers, their fathers, and they gonna kill all the old motherfuckers off. But see, nobody don't talk about that part when I said it. Nobody don't talk about the part when I said, y'all don't see the blitz going down? Why would they open the blackest part of the blackest, one of the blackest cities in America, but they ain't opening up Montana? Why ain't nobody talking about the facts? See, we talking about niggas who getting emotional. I don't deal with emotions. That's for hoes, man. That's for the women and the kids, man. All that emotional stuff. He called everybody stupid. No. I'm making a point.
They weren't out the cage.
And wait, hold on, wait. So now Atlanta Open, is there some stupid niggas out there in the streets? Because I done been getting 1,000 videos of niggas just hanging around, 1,000 niggas out there in the park.
It was a car show yesterday. Niggas
Oh, okay. So let me ask you a question. Would you consider them some stupid niggas?
Hell yeah.
All right then. So my point is, why take for a nigga from Philadelphia to ring the alarm? Why ain't none of the OGs in Atlanta do it? Because them bitches low-key want to go out too.
I mean, I wouldn't. I mean, you got to look at it like this. We always we're a fair weather state. We always have good weather, but I do understand the conditions that we under. You get what I'm saying? So, but you got to look at what a young nigga's mind state is. A young nigga's mind state, they've been told it's not gonna affect them. So they don't give a fuck who they go home and hurt. You know, in their mind, it ain't gonna hurt me. They're not thinking how you thinking. You're a little older, you're a little bit more mature.
Right, that's why I got to give them the game. That's why I got to give them the game. Because do you think I would have made the same type of impact if I would have went on there and said, listen, man, they're about to open Georgia up, man. Y'all got to stay inside, young people, because that COVID-19 is serious, man. And it's going to kill some people, man. Y'all got to stay inside. You think nobody wouldn't give a fuck about that?
I mean, but it's kind of like a double-edged sword for them, because on one side of it, you look at it like, okay, is this real? Is this some hoax shit? But then on the other side, you see people really dying from it. You get what I'm saying?
And you know what's funny? I got so many DMs from people in Atlanta, right? The only negative DMs I got was from old niggas. Niggas who, if they actually catch the virus, they probably gonna fucking die. All the young niggas was like, damn, OG, I see what you saying, though. Yeah, this shit is like a setup. Why they not opening mine? See, because they ain't take it the personal way. They took it as though, okay, it was the old niggas that felt some type of way. And guess who don't give a fuck about them old niggas?
Young niggas.
No, me. Don't give a fuck about how no old niggas feel. Dang, first of all, Jermaine Dupri came on here for 5 minutes. No disrespect to Jermaine Dupri. He's a legend. But he didn't say shit.
Well, what would you been looking for him to say? Well, I mean,
He went on there and said, they talking about, Atlanta got it's the image. And dog, I'm not talking about no image, bro. I'm talking about saving lives. I ain't talking about no goddamn image of Atlanta. And when people outside of them, nigga, I live in Atlanta. What are you talking about? This nigga do all at my crib. So I'm not talking about no image of Atlanta. I'm talking about niggas dying. Young niggas getting the disease and taking it home to their moms, their dads, their aunts, their grandmoms. Being naive. That's what I'm talking about, bro. And that's all I was talking about.
Double D, you about to say something? Double D.
I was just gonna say, them niggas in Atlanta had been out anyway. Anyway, what Gillie was saying was wrong, because I ain't tripping. I ain't give a fuck. Shit, dog said it, eh? But shit.
You break that nigga. What that nigga? Where you your car, nigga?
That nigga look like he's in the strip club.
Nah, he got a hell of a
backdrop.
Set
He
up,
got a vicious backdrop. But no, the whole thing is like, and you know what was crazy about it? All Gillie did was come on there and say the street version of what the mayor Keisha said.
I ain't seen nothing Gillie said. Look,
that
my
background.
Nigga, no, Trayvon, whatever. That's my dog. You feel me? I know that nigga from But look, I said, stay in the house.
Somebody to put the flashlight.
That nigga got it popping.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I kind of knew where you were coming from, but I just seen like all the backlash you took from it, and
Oh no, I got more. I got 10 times more positive.
Yeah, it was love.
Then I got backlash. Only motherfuckers that gave backlash was niggas that was in their feelings, niggas that was dealing with ego. Other than that, I don't give a fuck about your ego, bro. I mean, what's that? What's your ego? I'm out here trying to save lives, man. And I understand. I'm on the front line with these youngins every day. Right. Me and Wallo go talk to kids that's locked up. So we on the front line. We understand that these youngins, they only understand one type of language, and that's called raw and uncut. And that's how I had to give it to them. Raw and uncut. And even though I gave it to them raw and uncut, y'all opened up Friday. Did you see what was going on South Moreland? On Moreland Avenue?
Yeah, boy.
Them niggas was out there deep on Moreland Avenue.
Hey, boy, them niggas out, man.
Hey, Gillie, I know you deal.
That shit crazy, boy. That shit crazy.
But Gillie, and one of the reasons why I had you on too was because I know you do a lot of community work with the kids and shit.
Right.
Like if you out here and you talking to the kids, like it seems like it's a big gap between the young kids and the older niggas now.
Because the older niggas washed up. All them old niggas washed the fuck up. They don't speak the same language. That's why.
But
them niggas ain't been on ground level in so long. How you gonna talk ground level language and you ain't been on ground level?
So you feel like because niggas that got money are niggas that stepped up their game and they ain't in the streets doing street level shit, that they can't communicate, that the communication level is gone?
Well, you tell me one of them niggas that can communicate with the youngins and the youngins gonna listen. I'm waiting.
No, I'm gonna say this. What Gil is basically saying is this: it ain't that you're not doing street level shit, is that you're so far disconnected from it because you got people that's getting money, a bunch of it, but they still reach down and they connected to what's going on in the culture at the bottom. Whereas though a lot of dudes get that paper and they start thinking they better than all black type niggas.
Right.
That's what he's saying. He's not saying that. No, I'm not. That'd be stupid for a nigga to be getting millions and doing street level shit. No, it's about being connected to your community.
We don't call no names, but we got a lot of niggas that's in hip hop right now that's supposedly doing a lot for the community and the culture.
Absolutely. But what I'm saying is, one of them should have stepped up. If you respected among the kids, one thing about me, my fan base is I get kids 14 years old in my DM. Oh, gee, man, 17 years old. I was about to go shoot some niggas, man. And then I seen your video, man. And I just fell back, man. I appreciate you, G. You might have saved my life. None of them niggas getting no DMs like that. I got thousands of DMs like that.
And then at the end of the day, it's like this. I'm from a place where it's though, if I ain't no whole nigga and I ain't no dumb shit, I know you ain't even talking to me.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? It ain't personal, and it ain't about first of all, homie, we gonna keep it all the way real. We can say we live in a certain section. We can say we live in a certain section of America, or Georgia, or Pennsylvania, or New York. But this shit ain't ours, bro. We claiming shit and taking claim over shit. Oh, just because you live here, bro. Like, come on, bro. Ain't nobody talking to nobody personally. You talking to the young homies. So for you to take that's an ego play, and that's some other shit, man. It ain't even that deep, bro.
Right. Like when I got on the phone with Tip said, no, I don't feel no type of way because I understand the message.
Yeah, it ain't even that deep.
I seen your interview with Tip. That's why I said I seen how what you said was taken in the wrong perspective. You get what I'm saying?
Right, and that's why I cleared it up. Okay, if people in Atlanta take it in the wrong perspective, it wasn't to disrespect the people of Atlanta. I stay in Atlanta. I got a spot in Atlanta too.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't to disrespect the people of Atlanta. It was to educate the youth. Y'all don't see the blitz going down?
And see, how about this? If you not going out, why the fuck would that affect me if you saying something? He ain't talking about me. I ain't going out. You know what I mean? Fuck you better than me. Like that. So it'd be a lot of ego shit going on. It ain't even the case, bro. And that's sad. It's sad that that's just like if he get on there talking about, oh, you bitch ass niggas, whoever, and he ain't saying no city, and he ain't saying nobody. Well, if you ain't a bitch ass nigga, you watching, you a bitch ass nigga? No.
Right. Hey, look, everybody always was talking around the point that you were making.
Yeah, they always forget all that shit.
City in America. They opened up the blackest city in America.
Yo, you know why? Because motherfuckers' ego and the emotional shit won't allow them to take heed to the message. They worrying about they looking for flaws in the message just because a nigga that ain't from Atlanta said some shit that a nigga from Atlanta supposed to have said.
It don't matter where you're from, man. Black.
He's black, and listen, and that's where niggas get it fucked up at. Niggas take claim to these cities and forget, nigga, I don't care where you live at, you black. It'd be crazy.
I don't want to say.
So, hey, before we get out of here, man, I ain't want to hold y'all too long. Do any other DJs got any questions for them before they jump off?
Yo, I do.
What's up, brother?
What's up, Gil?
There's no frills. What's up, brother?
Yeah.
What's up, man? I was just wanting to know, man, what you think that DJs got to do better to build relationships with the artists? I know the artists definitely be drawing, a lot of them, but some DJs be drawn too. Let's keep it 100. What do you think some of the DJs got to do?
Well, I think honestly, what I think need to start happening is that the disconnection between the artists and the DJs come with the internet.
Mm-hmm.
Because now, let me tell you how the internet fucked shit up, right? Because before the internet, DJs had to chase records. DJs took pride in being the first person to play this record.
Okay.
Now, all DJs get the records at the same time. We sent the record out, and all the DJs got it. DJs used to chase records. DJs used to take pride. I'm the first one that played this record in my city.
That's true.
The internet that made the DJs lazy. The internet that made the artists lazy. Because the artists feel like they ain't got to go to the club and get their shit played by the DJ. They just do their everything on the internet and get popping. So the internet really made the disconnection between the artists and the DJs. Because before the internet, you had DJs like Greg Street, you had DJs like Cosmic Kev, Funkmaster Flex, DJ Clue, Reg in Connecticut, who they prided themselves on being the first person to play this record in their city on the radio. I remember Cosmic Kev used to get on the radio and say, I give a DJ $1,000 if he could play this record right now. And then he'd play the record for 45 minutes straight on the radio with just talk heavy. Same with Funkmaster Flex. I bet you the other station can't play this new Jay-Z. Let's get into it. A to the is O, B to the is. Now, songs get popping on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
That's how the DJs get it. They look up, yo, you seen Ronnie Race Car from Chicago? Yeah, his little single pop.
That's a history lesson for me right there. That's a history lesson for real.
So that's where I feel like the disconnection come in. I feel like the DJs don't chase records no more. They don't take pride in being the first person to play a record.
But most of these records don't last that long. Most of these records is in and out. They hot for a week, 2 weeks, a month, and you done with them. So what was the point of chasing them for however long you?
Because the records that you getting is the records that everybody getting. You got to go find some different shit.
Right. Can I say something? Yeah. So what I do, I chase the B-side joints. I listen to the album. I pick what I like and I play it. I don't wait for radio. I'm just saying me in particular. Right, that's what I always done. Right. That's how you're supposed to do it. If you like it, play it. Like,
okay, prime example. If you got a young artist, right? And he got hot music, and you believe in him, and you a radio DJ, you a club DJ, and you playing his record, bam, 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 you dropping it in the club, then next thing you know, 3 months later, everybody's starting to catch on. Guess where all the DJs in your city gonna know? Damn, he was playing that record first. He definitely was. He was dropping that joint 3 months ago. Now everybody's on it. But guess who got that stake, that claim right there? You do. Because you was the first one that was playing that record. You was the first one who believed in that record. You was the first one that said, this record is the shit. When nobody else didn't do it. So that's just my opinion on it. You feel me?
I got a question.
Oh, you nut ass nigga. What's up, nigga? Oh, that's my DJ with his nut ass. What's up?
All right. Well, you know, like for prime example for me, like when I kind of came into the Philly era, just the arena of the Philly music, me personally, like I seen the void of not a lot of DJs being in the studio with artists. Remember how I used to always call you like, yo, you going to the studio? Like, I feel like also that is also a part where too that the disconnect is too, because I feel like some DJs don't even want to kick it with the artist to build a relationship.
And to your point, back in the day, DJs used to live in the studio because that was the only way they could hear the artist's music.
That's the only way.
The thing is, the artist forgot about the DJ. And
absolutely, you got a point there too.
That's what I'm saying. The artist forgot about the DJ. Why? Because the artists feel they don't have to do shit until it's time for the record to drop, and then boom, give a DJ. I'm gonna give you a prime example. When we was at the little motherfucker, what's his name? That did the Booty record.
Which one? From where?
Black Youngster. You talking about Black Youngster? I remember that shit. When we was at the Black Youngster party, there's a million DJs. There's a million motherfucking DJs in there, right? This nigga takes at least 100,000, 50,000, and there's a bunch of bitches in front of him. You know, Gillie don't pass the money off to the DJs. He passed the money off to the bitches, and we all sitting there like, damn, you ain't gonna give us no money. I mean, we the ones that's breaking your records. Right. I felt like that was a slap in the face. Like, you disrespectful little motherfucker. like I'm saying, it used to be a moment where the artists will come in the club, show you love first. Anybody else love? Come straight to the DJ booth. Yo, I'm in the building. Here's a couple of shout me out, play a little whatever. Right. And that's how you build your relationships. The artist forgot about the DJ because the artists know that they're bigger than the DJs. And I have to tell everybody, the DJ is the cornerstone of this whole business. It started with us. The MC was just a hype man on the mic.
But listen, C-Style, that's the reason why me and X made this platform in 16 markets. So we can get the records first and kind of control this shit. So
we need so we can bring it back to the forefront of the DJ.
Right.
It's not in the forefront of the DJ, then what the fuck is it for?
For me, you know, I'm from a different era. So for me, the DJ is everything. You know what I mean? And even how I'm working my sons, the DJ is everything.
Facts.
You feel me? So I'm the type of guy where as though I understand the game and I understand it's about relationships and I understand that it's one hand wash the other. So when I go on my run with my sons, they going to every DJ in every club. Hey, yo, here you go. This is my record, bam.
Because you're showing them the way. That's what it is.
Here you go.
You showing them the right way to do it.
Here you go. Do me a favor. Play that record 15 times tonight. Nigga, open that envelope. Nigga, I'ma play it 20.
But that's where the disconnect is right now because they don't do that. The artists feel like they don't need us until it's time for the record to come out or when the major is pushing them.
Right.
Other than that, we're not paying attention to it all.
They don't understand that. If I come to you in the club and I make that connection with you, right? And then you play my record.
Right.
You take, damn, this nigga made a connection with me and this record dope. This shit dope. Now it make you want to support the record as a whole. Now you telling other DJs, no, records you need to start fucking with. Yeah, that shit hot. That's what it's about, bro.
But I think that left with the artist development and the labels. It left when the artists start being the A&R. I think that's what really happened. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like when the artist was in control. I mean, I have these artists. They come in the club. They don't even look at me. And the people come to me and say, "Play they shit there in the club." And I look at the people and say, "Boy, you got me fucked up."
Right.
Thanks.
All right.
That's right.
Hey, you know how you know he's telling the truth though? Because now record labels don't fuck with you unless you already moving on your own.
Right.
That's right.
So the record labels honestly done devalued the A&R. A&R right now cannot go get a nigga with 2,000 followers, but his music is the hottest fucking music in the world. He can't get that nigga no deal. Because he gonna take him in and they gonna say, well, this nigga got 2,000 followers. He don't got no traction. Why are we gonna jump on this?
Because it's not about developing the talent no more. It's not about
because the labels, after they came out with the streaming and the record sales ain't the same no more, and they switched over to streaming. Now the record labels only wanna fuck with niggas that's already moving, so they could jump on your train and make it go faster.
But Gillie, but I kind of like we was having this discussion last week with Ghazi, and I kind of understand his position on it. He said from a label standpoint, why would we spend $500,000 in developing an artist when we got a nigga over here who's already spent 60, 70, 80,000 in developing the shit that we was gonna have to put $500,000 into?
Because y'all $1 billion company and $500,000 ain't shit to $1 billion company when you got an artist that's gonna bring it back. Okay, that's like, hold on. That's
hold up. But if you got, but let's look at it like this. Think about it. Put yourself in the record company position, okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna sign you. You already went and spent $100,000 to get this record popping. Your following is going good on Spotify, the whole shit, right? I'm winning. I'm a businessman. I'm gonna give you a little money because number one, I ain't got to do no record covers. I ain't got to do none of that shit. So a lot of these record labels are telling you they broke. They making more money than they ever made in their fucking life because now they don't have to manufacture and distribute shit.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So it's a win-win for them all the way around. So, so when you look at it, I understand it from a record company standpoint, from a business standpoint, but at the same time, it's like even when I was listening to Ghazi, it dumbs the music all the way the fuck down. But now because we're not signing shit because it's good music, we only signing shit because based on the statistics and the analytics.
Right. And let's be honest, it's niggas out here who you could be popping tomorrow. All you gotta do is eat your own shit. All you gotta do is shit in your hand and eat it. You're gonna get a 500,000 fucking posts. Everybody will know you tomorrow if you shit in your hand and eat it. That don't mean that you're gonna sell an asshole full of records. That don't mean your music good just because you got a movement. There's a gang of niggas out here with a movement and their music is shit.
Right, but that's why a lot of niggas they come and go. That shit only comes for a minute and it's gone.
Prime example, you'll have a nigga talking about, oh, I did 1 billion streams. I did 14 million streams. I did 180 million streams. Then a fucking album come out and they sell 100,000.
Fuck them streams.
So how the fuck was 1 billion people up damn near? How your shit get played 1 billion times, but when it was time to buy your shit, 11,000 niggas bought it?
Acting up.
That shit every day, B, man. That shit fucked up.
On a bigger picture.
It's real though.
But on a bigger scale to that, like even when we looking at these numbers and analytics and statistics and that shit, who's providing those numbers?
Right.
I mean, that's the bigger picture though, Gillie, for real. Who's providing those numbers? So even if so just say you come to me and I'm Universal and I give you an 80-20 deal, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm only giving you when I'm giving you that report that say what you sold. I'm giving you them numbers. You don't know where the fuck them numbers come from,
right?
So if I tell you sold 2 million, you sold 6 million, you don't motherfucking know because you number one, you don't know where the numbers come from.
Just like the coronavirus.
No, but when you got your business in order, you know where the numbers at. That's just the dumb niggas who ain't got their business in order. You feel what I'm saying? You got your business in order. You got the proper management. They taking the proper channels, and they know what the numbers is day by day. Oh, you sold 4,000 yesterday.
Most of these young kids that have distribution deals from Distro Kid to TuneCore to Orchid, all these people, they're getting statements in their emails.
Right, absolutely.
Because we all do this is the new industry.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is when you're getting these numbers, right? The numbers that they're sending out those, and they say, hey, you did 15 million streams.
Mm-hmm.
Who calculated those 15 million? Where did those numbers come from? How did they get to that number? And I know
they trying to say that's the numbers they getting back from Spotify and Apple and all the places where your music could get streamed at.
Right. And it goes back to a system that they control.
Right.
Where they tell you it's about the algorithms, which they control. Because if you go look at the definition of what the algorithms are, it's a setting of numbers or words that create a rhythm of links. You know what I'm saying? How many times it hits it? You get what I'm saying? They create that. So in essence, what they're saying is we creating the next star. If we want the next motherfucker to be whoever, we know how to make this motherfucker stream. Like when you hear Drake put out a record and he do 1 billion streams in a week, we know why he do 1 billion streams in a week. You control the algorithms.
Absolutely. Okay. I mean, at the end of the day, his music is also hot too. So.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
Money.
Yeah, can't take that away from him.
The record labels got enough money to, pay the right influencers to make them numbers go up too.
Absolutely. But just like, man, one thing we got to understand, man, is that the days times we living in, man, we living in some fraud ass times, man. Everybody's fraud, man. I know a nigga from Philly, right? I'm not even gonna expose that. I know artists out here right now, right? That you go to their YouTube, niggas got 7 million views. But a nigga ain't never did a show in Baltimore. Baltimore, hour and a half away, my nigga. We didn't even have the internet. But when I was coming up, I was popping in the streets and word of mouth, and I was doing shows in New York, Virginia, Connecticut, Baltimore, DC.
But Gillie, you went and connected with those people.
No. Bro, if you really got 8 million views on a song in 3 months, my nigga, do you know how much show money you really would be getting?
That's why you can't skip the DJs, man. The numbers don't mean shit when you go in the club and you got all the numbers and we play.
Right. No, them numbers don't be real. That's my point.
But
the numbers don't be real, because if you had 5 million people invested in you, you would be doing shows an hour and a half away, because that shit would travel at least 5 hours, 6 hours away.
Hey, Gillie, I got a question, DJ Funk.
Yeah.
Hey, so I think FaceTime and Instagram about to stop the views, like the number of people views and shit. They about to cut that out. Like this.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, what's your thoughts about that?
I mean, for me, I don't really care, because my traffic is unbelievable. My Instagram gets the traffic of somebody that has 5 million followers, and I only got 1 million followers. You feel what I'm saying? So for me, it's not even about the views. I don't operate off of views and likes, and my shit go dumb regardless.
But it goes back, even when I watched you today, and I told my team when we were talking about you earlier today, the one thing I liked about it, and even Wallo said it, the content is there. You get what I'm saying? Like y'all built content. So I think one thing I learned from you today, Like even when you was doing, you was just on and you was letting people come on and request, and you was just answering requests.
Right.
I see a lot of niggas be online, but I never seen nobody do that. I thought that in itself, that's unique because a lot of times, even if you are a celebrity or you are a significant person, sometimes people just want to say hello. They just want to. They want, like I see a lot of people, they just jump on because damn, I can't believe he answered.
Right. And everybody that I pick up on what they say, damn, man, I can't believe you called me, man.
Right.
Every person, damn, I can't believe you hit me, man. Yeah, I hit you.
And you will sit there and have a conversation with them like you know them. So
absolutely, because I do know them. They my followers. They my fans. They the people who got me this $3 million from Barstool. They the people who've been telling me since 2012, since I started giving out $1 million worth of game, you need a podcast. Gillie, please give us a podcast. They was asking for that shit for 5-6 years. I didn't even understand what a podcast was. Then I looked at a couple of niggas' podcasts. I was like, what the fuck is this? Why would anybody be interested in this shit? This is some niggas hooking up a microphone talking about whatever.
Right.
And then a joint came across my page that said Spotify allocates $421 million towards podcasts. And I said, bitch, what? Break them fucking mics out fast.
Acting up, yo. Acting
Get
up.
them fucking mics out.
Like some of my favorite shit from you and Wallo is when y'all in the car. When he's singing the crazy ass songs. And you
when he being a nut ass nigga, huh? You like when that nigga being a nut ass nigga, huh?
Yeah, I fuck with Wallo when he doing that shit. Cause a lot of times I think we taking that real shit so far that we forgot how to be human.
Right.
And when I look at Wallo, he remind me of what happened when we were just regular guys. Why do everything we do as black men got to be hard and real? And
right.
Every nigga got a sensitive side. I don't give a fuck how hard he say he is.
Absolutely.
Got one. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I be trying to tell the young niggas.
That side no more. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's why I be trying to tell the young niggas who always tough, dog. Tough ain't on you, is in you. You ain't got to walk around here with your face balled up because you're letting me know you're not really tough. You ain't got no problem with nobody. So why the fuck would your face be balled up? Lighten up, champ.
Right.
I gotta tell young niggas like that in the studio all the time. Lighten up, champ. Fuck you running around here looking like you're in a beef with somebody. Nigga, you beefing with somebody in here? All right, well, lighten the fuck up, champ. Fix your facial expression, man. You look like you want some beef, man. You look like you're hustling beef, nigga.
So let me ask you this. One question. Content-wise, being an MC, what you feel about the content as far as what niggas is talking about in their rhymes and shit now? And let's lay down the guard as far as being older and that shit. Just really, like, what do you feel about the content of what niggas is rapping about?
Well, me, man, I just me being an older nigga, man, I'm a nigga who I just accept the young boys for who they is, man. And I understand that it's a different day and time, man. And I understand that we dealing with the PBs, the perk babies. You know what I'm saying? When you're dealing with PBs, you know what I mean? That's a lot of, these niggas, like, and you listen to these niggas and they rap, and it's almost like they gotta pop a perk to fuck a bitch. It's like, no, wait. Like, nigga, all I needed was some soft buns. Like,
that's a fact, bro.
Like, I didn't need it. Niggas start the whole rhyme off. I pop a perk, then I fuck a bitch. Damn, like, so you need a perk to fuck a bitch? Like, all I needed was a bitch to get naked and give me some goddamn scoliosis.
Acting up.
So the mind frame of the youngins has changed. You feel what I'm saying? But you gotta understand, it's niggas like Future, who at the height of his career, when all the young niggas is listening to him, Percocet, Molly Percocet, chase a check, never chase it. Them young niggas really think Future be on Molly and Percocet. They don't understand he's a fucking hustler and he just understand the culture. He don't even really be high like that.
Right.
This is entertainment. These young niggas don't understand that.
But is it bad for us to push that though? That's what I'm saying. Like, we know it's that, but is it a such thing where we have to draw the line as far as, because we'll sit here and we'll say like, yo, that shit don't affect us. Hip hop don't affect us in that way. Like, hip hop does affect us. it is the reason why we do a lot of shit. So when we are pushing those negative energy, those negative things onto the kids, what you feel like? Where you feel like what are we leaving them? What we taking them?
I mean, at the end of the day, bro, I feel like hip hop is a culture, and it's a culture. It's like a big pot of gumbo. You feel what I'm saying? Right. And you just gonna have different people that like different things in a pot. Some people might like potatoes. Some people might like the crawfish. Some people might like the shrimp. So I don't. You got. It's hip hop can't be put in no one genre. You know what I'm saying? So you got the hustler rappers. You got the gangster rappers. You got the conscious rappers. You feel what I'm saying? You got the niggas that's want to make you dance. So, it's just a big pot. And if that's the culture he come from, just because he might not get high, he might not take Percocets and Molly, but I'm pretty sure the niggas that's around him and what he see in the culture, that's what's going down. So it's actually smart of him to talk about the shit that the young people want to hear, because as an artist, it keeps you relevant. Once you stop talking about what the young niggas want to hear, then you're an old nigga.
Right.
That's a big question, X.
Now you just limiting your sales to one set of niggas, old niggas.
Right. But what I'm saying, but what I'm saying though, even with the let's say for instance, like when we listen to rap now, and this is what I'm saying, like when it's a disconnect as far as diversity in the rap. Like now, I think a lot of the music now, when I listen to it, and this just being, it don't have anything to do with being old or none of that shit. I think a lot of the music, it sounds like one big ass mixtape. You get what I'm saying? Everybody use the same sounds. Everybody got the same drum sounds. Everybody rapping the same cadence. The whole shit, the shit just sound like one big ass mixtape.
Sound same triple hi-hat. Every motherfucker want to use auto-tune.
Because if you follow the leader, bro.
Right.
That's all it
is. He popping off that.
We gonna run like that. We gonna go like that.
Yeah, but it's not no individual. It's no individualism in this shit. It's no nigga that say, oh no, they do them, though. I do me, man. You got very few niggas that say that. Everybody else is trying to follow the wave. Like, and I spoke on this on my podcast. I said, all the niggas in Philadelphia that's popping, that's on the way up, that got some type of buzz, they all sound like Philly niggas. Because when Atlanta nigga throw a Philly nigga on, guess what he want to hear? A Philly nigga. He don't want to hear no bootleg Atlanta nigga, man. Right. And Philly is flooded with bootleg Atlanta niggas.
Well, I mean, that's across the country, because when they flooded the market with Atlanta, radio flooded the America with Atlanta. So because that was selling, everybody felt like, because even when, and I'm gonna just go back and just be honest, when New York was popping, and you know this from coming up during that era, when New York was popping, everybody imitated New York. You get what I'm saying?
I can't really say that, man. I ain't gonna put that mustard on the South jacket.
Philly didn't do that because I was so close to him.
Yeah, no. I'm saying I can't put that mustard on Atlanta's jacket. I never felt like Atlanta niggas was ever trying to be like New York niggas.
Not when Atlanta got exposed to the world, but when hip hop first started, everything that came out of New York got played here.
Oh yeah. See, you talk about 78. I was one, man.
No, but I'm saying, like, first generation, when the shit first started, I think everybody with hip hop, we imitated New York because
absolutely.
Talking about y'all so stupid.
Absolutely.
Right. I mean, we was some Atlanta niggas that, like, during that time, the only way we could get on out of Atlanta, we had to be, we had to sound like we was from New York. Then that's when Atlanta developed the sound. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Who would you say developed Atlanta's sound?
Organized Noise.
Who, you a fucking legend.
I mean, I was there. I seen it. Like, Organized, they shaped and molded I won't even say Atlanta. I say the South Sound, because after them came UGK. UGK was a part. They was a major part of that whole funk southern sound. You know what I'm saying? So
8 Ball, MJG.
Gotta put them in there. You gotta put them in there.
You know when I really feel like the South just really started taking shit over? When
Jazzy Faith.
That's another one. When you know, I did records with Jazzy Faith back in fucking 99, man. When Jeezy, Tip, Outkast, when all them niggas really just start hitting, I feel like it was just Atlanta just took shit over. Like, because I feel like Tip was like, he could have been from New York, but he just had an accent. Like, that nigga really could just rap. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck where you was from.
But that was
like 0607.
But Tip was like one of the first niggas, New York niggas was like, yo, that nigga can really spit. And
Right, that's what I'm saying. Tip was the first nigga that made a Philly nigga say,
well, that nigga can spit.
I want to say Luke and Shadi had a lot to do with it as well.
Absolutely. But see, Luke was on some other shit.
Well, Luke came up in an era where like that shit was groundbreaking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like when the first
You
808.
talking about niggas that can rap. Luke was not a nigga that can rap.
No, Luke sold his own
put
joint
them bitches together and have them shake their ass all over the place. Come waste their time.
But the political part of what they did for freedom of speech, that was like their main thing. Because really, Atlanta music was copying them before everything else came in.
Right.
And then Luke didn't bow down, man. He went to court. He fought everything he believed in.
Right, absolutely. He's a legend.
When they try to ban him, they try to ban good and everybody, but
like we just did the top 5 cities on our podcast. We did the top 5 cities in hip hop. And we had a big debate. Some people said, New York was number 1. Some people said Atlanta was number 1. Some people said Cali was number, like Snoop in my comments. Talking, man, y'all know we the inventors of all that shit. We number 1. So, it was a big debate. You know what I'm saying?
Like, niggas wore Dickies and shit in different states. Like niggas did dress like Cube and all that.
Right.
Yeah, like to me, the LA had a big influence on everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
LA came, they had a big influence because at that time when they came, they changed the content of a rapper. You get what I'm saying? At that rappers felt like it was okay to say bitch and hoe and ass and that shit. It was really about how intelligent your rhyme could be.
So let me ask y'all a question. Who y'all think is the most influential person in hip hop of all time?
Shit. Wow.
That's a good question.
For me,
if I had, I'll be the first one to set it up. I'll say Snoop.
I'll say Snoop too, man.
I'll say Dr. Dre.
I gotta say Drake too.
Not over Snoop.
Dr. Dre is by far the most influential person in hip hop.
Because you gotta remember, Drake influenced Snoop how to rap on that one.
He made $3 billion companies. He started off with NWA.
I say when you say business, I give him that from a business standpoint. His influence from a business standpoint.
Look how many artists Drake got his hands on. Look how many artists Drake made.
Exactly.
But look at the question you asked though.
Yeah, because he came from the 70s. It's 2020. Dr. Dre still got the number 1 headphones in the world.
Right. I get what you're saying, but he had a lot of help in doing that too.
Everybody had help.
But your question was, who is the most influential nigga in hip hop, right?
Yes.
I don't see, and this is my argument. I'm making my argument. I don't see a nigga bigger than Snoop. Like when I put Snoop, you can put Snoop on anything, and it's gonna motherfucking sell.
But Drake put Snoop
on.
That's what I'm saying. He taught him how to rap too, kind of. He told him 1, 2, 3 to the 4.
Let's say right now, in middle America, right now, if you put Dr. Dre out there on the picture and you put Snoop, who they gonna point to first?
Snoop. But Dr. Dre's worth $1 billion.
But that's not your question.
No, it is, because at the end of the day, look, let me just explain why I say this. Dr. Dre was with NWA, right? Got robbed by Jerry Huller and Eazy-E, right?
He survived all that shit. I know this.
Hold on. Left ear broke. Said, all right, y'all keep the money. It's cool. I'm gonna go to death row. Now I'm gonna make them worth 800 million. Suge robbed him. He said, you know what? Keep the money. It's cool. I'm gonna go over there in the scope. Eminem. He's triple platinum doing 50 a week.
One of the biggest white rappers
No, not one of the biggest white rappers. The biggest white rapper of all time. He one got Eminem. Just said, hold on. 50 Cent, he sold 10 million too. Wait, hold on. He did the Game first single. He sold 3 million too.
DOC.
Hold on, wait. Then he said, wait, hold up. Did he do Kendrick's single too?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. And then he said, all right, I'm done making Interscope $1 billion. Now let me make $1 billion on headphones. Dog, this man was out in the 70s.
I still get your argument. I agree with you. Everything
he came out in 90. 92?
Like everything you saying, I agree with. But influential. He did everything you said. I give him that. But Snoop Dogg, you can put that motherfucker on anything and it's gonna sell. That's what you call a real influencer.
No. Snoop is more popular. He's not more influential. He's more popular. When you look, Snoop is definitely one of the most influential. Snoop's my uncle. That's almost influential niggas that's ever graced the rap business, without a doubt. We ain't gonna not.
Look at how many niggas he influenced as far as rap too. As far as rap.
I ain't taking no credit away from Snoop. Snoop is that nigga. It's a bunch of niggas out here that's that nigga. Jay-Z, Drake, Snoop, Weezy, Tip.
You can't mention all them niggas without saying Kanye.
You feel what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, there's a lot of niggas but to be able to survive the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, the 2000s, and you got to understand, kids out here, right, that never even heard Dr. Dre rap, but they begging their mom for this nigga's headphones. That's like Michael Jordan, bro. It's kids out here that never even seen Michael Jordan play, but they want this nigga sneaks. A nigga that's walking around 60 years old like this. They think, Mom, get me the new Jordans.
Right. But if you was to ask that kid, do he even know who Dre is? Do he even know about the beats? Do he know the history of Dre? They don't know Dre like that. They didn't push his history and his legacy.
They want them beats by Dre. They know you. Let me tell you something. You know why they know Dr. Dre? Because they know 50 Cent. They know Eminem. They know Kendrick Lamar. They know The Game. They know Snoop. They know the Dog Pound. They know Ice Cube, who's in all of these movies. He started all of them.
And whenever them niggas talk, they always give Snoop. They always give Dre the credit.
Right.
They always give Dre the credit. Always give Dre the credit. Real shit.
It's like, it's no matter who you go, you it's gonna come back to Dr. Dre. Even if you tell me one person that's touched as many artists as Dr. Dre. Tell me one person, because that's truly what your legacy is based on. Not you getting yourself out the water. How many, when you got great, how many other people did you make great? How many other people are you responsible for?
Dr. Dre started off as a DJ, by the way.
Right.
Master P did pretty good too with it.
Yeah, he ain't as many niggas as Dre.
No, but you want to know who's funny? You know what? You want to know who's funny? I'm not a fan.
A lot of damn hands on people.
I'm not a fan of this nigga at all. Used to be on his label. He's a rotten motherfucker, but he is responsible for a lot of people's success.
Rick Ross.
Baby from Cash Money.
Yeah. How I say, baby?
Like, yeah, Baby and Slim got a lot. They got a lot of stars up under their belt.
Right. So at the end of the day, it's like, how many people's lives did you change? How many people did you make great? Because all right, to me, the true test of a man as a business person and as an artist is not, okay, you won, you got yourself out. But in order for you to get out, somebody had to reach down and pull you out the water.
Right.
Because I look at life as the ladder effect. If I'm at the top, right?
Right.
And you a step below me, right? But I got your hand. If I gotta take a step down, what does that do to you? That brings you up.
Right.
So I'm still connected to the top. Because I reached down and pulled the motherfucker out the water, and he's at the top now. So I'm still connected to the top.
Right. I get your argument. I'm gonna bend a little bit and give you that one.
Hey, Gillie,
That's all I'm saying. And at the end of the day, it's all a matter of opinion.
Right.
Hey, Gillie.
Yeah.
I don't know if you already got one, but do you have a book you working on?
Yeah, $1 million worth of game.
That's dope. That's a product. So my next question: what's a good product for a DJ crew like the Coalition DJ that we all could push?
Which you mean, like a artist?
Anything. What will be a good product for a DJ crew to push?
You know what? I never thought about that, man. That's a hell of a question right there. You know what I'm saying? I honestly, bro, I don't know why the DJs got away from. That's the question I want to ask y'all. Why did the DJs get away from the mixtapes?
Shit, I got one dropping tomorrow, man. I haven't stopped.
They kept flagging them and taking them down offline. That's why.
But we coming back. We coming back. We coming back.
Well, let me answer that. I deal with a lot of independent artists. That's me and X. We want to empower DJ. That's why we started the Coalition DJs. But I was doing fucking 20. He'll tell you, I was doing 20 new records a week, putting them on mixtapes. I had to make at least 5 different journeys. Like I had to make tapes to eat. That's what I used to do. But like they said, they started flagging us when they started doing the websites. Then CDs got old. So I'm really trying to reinvent that as we speak, but with all indies.
As long as they sign off on it, a lot of artists, they don't understand that they gotta like sign off and give us permission to play it. They'll give it to us for free, but they won't sign paperwork, and it's just for rights, you know.
Right.
But what ended up happening with the mixtapes is, and you know this from being around for a while, mixtapes start becoming albums. They wasn't mixtapes no more.
Right.
So and those mixtapes, only thing that made them be a mixtape was Funky or me putting a tag on it that said I'm DJ so forth and so on.
Right.
That's the only thing that made it a mixtape, but it really was an album.
Right.
So once the rappers started to understand that, damn, I'm giving away a free mixtape, a free album to this website. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So
that's what Future used to do. He used to put out fucking.
So let me finish. So what they ended up learning was they was giving away money. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the person who was getting rich was the person that was owning the website. So if you got 1 million hits on that mixtape, who you think got paid for that shit?
Right. You're right.
So once the artist got smart, they start going, fuck that. I ain't even gonna put no mixtape out. I'll just take my project and put it out on Spotify.
Right.
Because they had already started doing the no DJ mixtapes.
Right.
So once you take the DJ away from the mixtape, it's not a mixtape no more.
Right. Absolutely.
Then drummer got
fucking compilation tape.
Right. And then you know what happened too? Now that I think about it, like when I did the Gangsta Grills with DJ Drama.
They got locked up.
I put it out, but then all the DJs would call and say,
take the DJ off.
Where the version that with Drama not on there? We want to play something, but we want the version where he not on there.
But that's what happened to the mixtape game. That's how the downfall of the mixtape game started, because other DJs, and you got to look at it from a DJ standpoint, because I kind of pushed that too early on, was why if I'm DJing in the club and DJ Drama did your mixtape and I'm playing your mixtape in the club and the first thing come on there is Drama's drop, I'm not playing your motherfucking record. I might, but I'm not playing that record. It ain't that I don't fuck with you. I'm just not promote Drama.
Right. I'm not promoting no other DJ. It ain't even got to be DJ Drama. I'm just not in here promoting no other DJ.
Right. That's what it was about. It wasn't nothing personal toward the DJ.
Right.
The DJ that was doing the mixtape. It's just like, shit, I'm gonna play this record 5 times a night. I'm not gonna sit here and promote that DJ.
Right.
And he got about 15,000 to do it.
Right. Because the last tape I remember, like I remember they used to play Jeezy whole mixtape in the club with the drops and everything.
Trap or Die. I went on Rap City with Trap or Die shirt on.
Nigga, they used to play the whole
mixtape
in the club. Drops and everything.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you why. I was one of the DJs to do it. You know why? Because every fucking week, Meech would come up to the DJ booth and give me fucking $2,500 just to play all that shit. Meech, not Jeezy. So by the time Jeezy got up there, Jeezy would give me another 500 to 1,000. Yo, let me hear some Trap or Die shit.
Right.
And Meech would come up there again and give me another $1,000 and be like, "Hey, play some of the Trap or Die shit." Oh yeah, no problem.
Hey, this shit, nigga, I play this shit all.
They paid for the drop. They paid for everything. You didn't give a damn.
Hey, me and X did a party at Jazzy T's. He let 100 BMF niggas in, and we had to play Boys in Hood fucking 30 fucking times in a row. Remember that shit?
But let me tell you something. It worked.
But that's what a lot of people don't understand. Like what BMF taught Atlanta was, it's okay if you want that success, you got to pay for it. If you want the light, you want that attention, you got to pay for it. And I think a lot of niggas took the whole shit what Meech was trying to show, just street niggas, period. If you want that level of success, it costs something.
Absolutely.
And why the game is fucked up now is because nobody want to pay for nothing, and then niggas wonder why they're not going nowhere.
Bro, you telling me niggas hit me up all day. Oh, gee, you post this up for me, throw this up. Why, nigga, I don't know. Why the fuck would I do?
So many fucking one-hit wonders out here in this world today.
Yo. And these niggas is crazy out here, man. Everybody want the microwave joint. They want the fast heat up. They don't want putting the work in. They don't understand that your network is your net worth.
They don't believe in that word. They don't believe in that word longevity.
They don't believe in networking like that.
But I think a lot of that shit is we have those sayings, but nobody live by that shit.
Right. Like, you see, he just said, my man just said, I'll be in the club, the fucking artists coming in now, they don't even speak.
They don't.
It was almost automatic that when you go in a fucking club, if you an artist, before you even go to your fucking section, the first thing you do is walk up on the DJ. Yo, what's up, bro? Yo, man, I'm in this joint, man. I appreciate you, man. All up. No matter if you was giving him money, if you just was showing respect.
You got a bunch of niggas that expect for them to know you.
Nah, man, it's just etiquette. It's like walking to somebody's house and not speaking to them, my nigga. Like, this club is my house tonight. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
My house and not speak to me.
Why be right. Before you walk through my
talk. Like, artists do shit like this now. They cute, man. These niggas too cute now. They do shit like this. They go in the club, set up in the VIP, and then send a nigga over to the DJ. Yo, tell a nigga I'm in here, shot me out.
Yo, that's it.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm with that shit if they got a fucking $200 or $300 bill in that motherfucking hand. Otherwise,
yo, but it's like, if I'm a DJ, I'm like, that nigga just sent you over here to tell me, oh, so you the flunky, and he only got enough respect for a nigga. That nigga ain't sold no records yet. He just hot on the street, but he ain't got enough respect to walk his monkey ass over here himself.
Hey, Corona season, man. Fuck them niggas.
He's sending niggas.
What?
But I'm gonna say this,
I'm
though.
talking that shit.
but a lot of times, I mean, and this is what I say. DJing is the only profession that you can call yourself a professional that they don't expect you to get paid for it.
Yeah, DJ's got it hard.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can call yourself a professional DJ and work at a radio station, but you can't really get paid for doing that unless you have personality.
Right.
Anything else?
And what's so crazy is y'all started this shit.
Right, but we the bottom of the totem pole, my nigga, and it's crazy because as DJs we fight every day with these artists, just trying to prove to them that, yo, man, listen, I understand you on the internet. We know you popping on the internet, but the foundation of really building yourself a career is gonna last with a DJ. Every nigga that I just had this argument. Every nigga that I talked to, or every artist that I talked to, and said they shit was popping on the internet. It's like I said, I've been at home now almost 2 months. I still ain't seen you. You get what I'm saying? I'm on the internet every day. I still ain't seen you as an artist. If you popping on the internet, I'm gonna see you as an artist. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
The one, and I didn't say it because I was trying to promote that nigga. I just said, yo, the nigga Young Chop is the biggest nigga on the internet right now because he's everywhere. The nigga's on Instagram, he's on YouTube. We couldn't get away from him. You get what I'm saying?
And where that shit started?
IG.
Gillie.
Oh shit.
The Gillie interview, you forgot?
Yeah, I forgot about that shit.
Yeah, that shit started with Gillie.
But what I'm saying is the nigga through the whole quarantine shit right now, I haven't seen no rapper, no artist hit that level to, and I don't even call it success. I want to say notoriety. Like no artists have taken over every platform like that since we've been on quarantine.
Hey, that's why us old niggas is kicking their ass, because we still do what we do every day. You know what I mean? You got artists, man. These niggas too bougie, man. Like prime example, right? This artist in Philly. You know, nigga got a couple 100,000 followers, you know. I tell a nigga, dog, you ain't got no personality, bro. But you got 200,000 followers, all because they like your music, because you don't give a motherfucker any other reason to follow you other than music. But when I go to your page, you're not even on there rapping. Why is your followers going to stick with you over the next nigga that come out when they only follow you because of rap, but you don't even give them what they want?
Yo, Gillie, we got artists that will come pay us money to promote their record, nigga. We go on their page. They ain't even promoting the flyer of the song that they paying us for.
Niggas is retarded, man.
So it's like one of the DJs said a few weeks ago, nigga, if you don't believe in the record, why we promoting that shit, X? He ain't even got the shit up on his page. But the nigga calling going, y'all niggas ain't promoting my record. I got 100-some DJs promoting your record. Nigga, you ain't even got the shit up one time on your site, on your page.
Right. They come to your page, they don't even see.
Come on, bro. That's what I'm saying. But you'll argue me down about what I'm doing when you literally ain't doing shit for your own career.
That's how it be, bro. I promise you, man. I be having the same talks with these young niggas, man. Like, but you know, the era where, you know, they don't understand that niggas win with personality in this era. This shit ain't got nothing to do with music.
Right.
This shit got very fucking little to do with music.
Right. I mean, and that goes to like when you look at the people that stars now, like let's just look at what we consider a star. Like just look at stars out now. Look at Kim Kardashian. Okay, when we go look at Kim Kardashian, you go look at a lot of these models, these Instagram models, like what are they real talents? Like I say, talent level is out the door now.
Yeah. Because most of the women that got 1 million followers, bitch, we follow you for your ass and your tits and not your wits.
Right.
But we don't give a fuck about no Fashion Nova fits. Bend over and show that fucking ass. You know why we fucking follow you.
You better talk to them. Let them
show
know.
Them fucking puppies on the fence trying to hop the gate. You know what the fuck we follow you for.
You feel me?
But the sad part about that is, and the other side of that is, those, because they got 1 million followers, because they got 3 million followers, those are what people now consider to be stars.
Hey man, times are changing.
And you know what's so crazy? Like I was watching this one girl, she got 1.4 million followers, and the bitch put out a product, and the bitch was on there crying because she said, y'all don't support me, y'all follow me, but y'all don't support me. I put out a product and 10 people buy it. Yeah, bitch, they pushed that follow button because they was screaming down the home screen page, and you was bent over with a hell of an arch in your back showing that monkey.
Right.
She didn't do research on her audience.
Why do you think because you was bent over showing them cookies that a nigga's gonna buy a t-shirt off you? Bitches, you retarded. We here to see that ass. So it's like, it's almost like, wait, you shocked? You shocked you couldn't sell none of your shirts? You're selling the wrong shit. Sell some pussy, and it's some niggas that's gonna buy it.
$20.
Yo, he's tripping. He acting up, bro.
So look, Gillie, man, we done had you on here for about an hour, man. I know you got a lot of things to do, man. Before we get you out of here, man, you got anything you want to say, before we get you out of here?
Man, shout out to the Coalition DJs, man. Y'all know I appreciate y'all for even, fucking with my DJ. You know what I mean? Anytime y'all need me, y'all already know, man. I'm just a phone call away, brother.
Man,
hey, I got a question, big dog. X, go ahead.
No, go ahead. No, go on and ask your question.
Can me and Alamo get you to host this Philly in the A mixtape?
Yeah, just send me y'all need some drops from me?
Yeah, Alamo, you gonna hook that up, sir?
That nigga hung up. I'll talk to him about it. I'll get him to do it.
Yeah,
I just seen his name. He trying to talk.
Yeah, let's get that
pop. He dropped off.
Nah, he there.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Yeah, Allie, if you ain't doing nothing, pull up to the crib tomorrow. I'll give you the drops tomorrow.
All right, I'll hit you in the morning.
All right.
Man, can we get some drops? DJ,
you know what? I'll get
for real.
This is what we do. Everybody give me.
Fix him a bottle so he can go.
Everybody from the crew, just give me the drop script.
Yeah, whatever y'all need, just get it. Bring it to me tomorrow. I'll do it right there.
That's what the fuck I'm talking about.
Yeah, I mean, you know me, my drops be the shit too.
Hey, Gil. Hey, Gil, I appreciate you for my drop, bro. You sent me my shit a while back. I appreciate that. Shout out.
Hey, I was talking crazy too, wasn't I?
Word, facts, nigga.
hey, I talk so crazy, motherfucker feel like that must be his brother or something. Them niggas close.
Hey, one more question, Gillie. Your top, the way you not criticize, but just your vibe, man. What's the top 5 artists that you think is well-rounded?
It's well-rounded?
Yeah, on giving back.
Well, I don't like to just say all old niggas because I'm not in it. I like the way Lil Baby. I like the way Lil Baby carry himself.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I like that kid, man. I think he's a really talented kid. I'm out of all the young dudes, I'm really a real Lil Durk fan. Okay. Like I really fuck with Lil Durk. I had NBA Youngboy in my studio probably about a fucking month and a half ago. That little motherfucker's crazy, but I love that. That motherfucker's crazy. That nigga's crazy for real. But I love that little nigga, but he crazy for real. But man, it's a lot of artists that I fuck with, man. Even the Baby. I like the way niggas carry themselves. I like the way they articulate themselves during conversations. You know what I'm saying? I like and one thing that impressed me about Lil Baby is he said, man, I'm gonna start rapping about drugs that I don't take. And I thought, damn, I like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I like that you said, you know what, man, I'm gonna stop fronting basically. I know you niggas want to hear about this shit, but I don't really do that shit. So I'm gonna stop rapping about that shit. I like, that's the first step. So, I like a lot of artists, man. And, I really feel like it's the youth time right now. So, I'll be giving it up to the youth. You got to understand, me and Wallo got the #1 music podcast in the country, right? And every week, you know how much money we can make off of YouTube?
Yeah.
But we say, fuck the YouTube money, because we would rather come on playing a young nigga from New Orleans or South Carolina or Atlanta or Philly or Baltimore or Delaware that's on the way up. They got a little buzz, but they just need an extra push. So every show we come on with a young nigga who they don't even know we about to play their shit. They don't even know we about to come on dancing to their shit. They don't even know we even know of them.
That's dope.
You feel what I'm saying? And every single show we come on with a new artist, and then we shout them, yo, that was such and such out of North Carolina, man. The name of that single was, man, go check him out. Like, nobody else doing that shit, man.
Because music matter though.
So at the end of the day, I'm really for the youth, man. You know what I mean? Because my mind state is with the youth, man. And with anybody, man, I'm a salute a nigga. I ain't gonna shoot a nigga, man. And I don't want to compete with you. I want to eat with you.
That's right. That's right.
You feel what I'm saying? This ain't no competition, nigga. I'm 43, nigga. I bought my mama a house back in 1999, nigga. I ain't in a competition with no young niggas. I'm embracing you niggas. You feel what I'm saying? I want you to buy your mama a house, nigga, and get up out the ghetto and understand that it's more than life than that little ass 10-block radius you live in.
Already.
Because some niggas don't understand that it's more to life than that 10-block radius that you live in, man. And they don't understand that until they get a chance to get out and see a little. Then they start understanding what the world is really about. But up until that point, that little 10-block radius that they live in is everything.
Niggas is repping that shit, bro.
They go get their sneaks in that 10-block radius. They go get food in that 10-block radius. They bitches from that 10-block radius. Niggas never leave. You got niggas that live in the bluff that ain't never been out the bluff.
Hey, listen. Hey, how can an artist that's watching you right now on YouTube get in contact with you? Plug your show right quick.
Oh, well, you know, Gillie the King on Instagram, Gillie the Kid on Twitter. You know, $1 million worth of game is on Apple, Spotify, Google Play. It's everywhere. It's also on YouTube, the visual. You know what I'm saying? And actually, the visual just came out, or it's about to come out at 10 o'clock, just came out today. So we just dropped episode 58, man. So, you know, we just working, man. Just come fuck with me, man. I got my sons, mac and cheese. They're about to drop. They shit about to be. Remember I told you that. My sons, mac and cheese.
Hey, well, be that manager or that label exec that get the record to the DJ first.
Oh, no. If shit, I stab the shit out of DJ Alamo, he don't get y'all them records.
Yo, but I want to say salute to you, Gillie, man. This DJ acting up. Co-listen DJs Philly underneath Alamo and Rich. But I want to salute you and give you your flowers too while we on.
Thank you, brother.
While we on Zoom here. I mean, surviving all that. You know, the blacklist and all of that. You know, what I mean, yo, you always
Absolutely
up top, yo. When you had the big Philly charm, you know, that big
Absolutely.
P. I've been on that, yo. You killed them at that one for me, man. But
Absolutely.
to you, my man. You
Thank you,
know,
brother.
man.
I appreciate that, man.
And I'm gonna be seeing you soon for the anniversary or whenever we getting back up too. So.
All right. Shit, man. Hey, listen, man. I appreciate y'all for having me. And like I said, man, y'all family, man. Y'all, you know, y'all know I done seen y'all in North Carolina, all over. I done been and fucking with y'all. So, you know, whenever y'all need me, man, I'm just here. Just calling, and I'm here, bro.
Hey, Gil, I'll be up in May, man. So I'm gonna look you up. All right.
In Philly.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to come up in May. If everything permitting, I'm gonna be up in May. So I want to run into you and shit. I ain't gonna run down on you like your boy. Well, I'm gonna fuck with you.
Hey, just let me know. I'm gonna pull up on you.
All right, bro.
All right, brother. Appreciate you.
All right, man. Thank you for checking in with us, bro.
Anytime, bro. You already know.
All right.